Have you ever noticed that in every crisis, you're the one everyone turns to, even when you're falling apart yourself? Maybe you're the person who mediates the arguments between your parents, the one who handles the logistics when things go wrong, or the one who stays silent just to keep the peace. If that sounds familiar, you weren't just a helpful kid, you were the fixer. It's a role many of us step into before we're even old enough to understand what we're doing, and honestly, it's a heavy weight to carry into adulthood. Today, we're diving into the psychology of the family fixer. If you grew up feeling like the emotional glue of your household, this video is for you. We're going to look at why you took on that role, how it's still affecting your relationships today, and most importantly, how you can finally start taking care of yourself instead of everyone else. You deserve to be seen for who you are, not just for what you can do for others. Here's the thing. Being the fixer usually starts as a survival mechanism. When a home feels chaotic, whether that's because of conflict, addiction, or just emotional immaturity, a child will naturally try to stabilize the environment to feel safe. You became hyper-vigilant. You learned to read the room, scan faces for signs of anger, and jump in to solve problems before they exploded. You became an expert at managing other people's emotions while your own needs got pushed to the very back of the line. That's the part nobody talks about. As an adult, that fixer instinct doesn't just disappear. It shows up in your friendships, where you're the unpaid therapist. It shows up at work, where you take on everyone else's slack because you can't stand to see a project fail. And it definitely shows up in your romantic life, where you might find yourself attracted to people who need saving. You've been programmed to believe that your value is tied to your usefulness. But I want to pause here and just acknowledge how exhausting that is. It's okay to be tired of being the strong one. So how do we reframe this? The truth is, your empathy and your ability to see solutions are incredible gifts, but they shouldn't come at the cost of your soul. A simple shift you can start today is practicing the pause. When someone brings a problem to you, instead of jumping in to solve it, ask yourself, is this mine to fix? Most of the time, the answer is no. Letting other people carry their own weight isn't mean, it's actually a form of respect for their growth, and it's the only way you get your life back. If this hit home for you today, drop a brain in the comments so I know you're with me. We're building a community here where it's okay